The nation's veterans were honored yesterday on Veterans Day, but one group of veterans is still looking for some recognition. The Women's Resource Center held its first ever appreciation luncheon for a number of women who served in the military, past and present. SNN Local News 6 reporter Charles Brown has this story.
As you can see, I was pretty young.
For women of a previous generation, the idea of serving in the military alongside men was out of the question, but not anymore.
The Women's Resource Center of Sarasota County decided that women veterans needed their own recognition event. And so we planned this. This is our first one. We plan to make it an annual event.
The women veterans honored at the luncheon served in various theaters of war. Floyd was a Navy cryptologist. Following her tour of duty, she was assigned to the Naval Reserve. She was living in Englewood, tending to her law practice when the September 11th attacks occurred, and shortly thereafter she was back in uniform.
I got recalled to active duty after September 11th to United States Central Command. That was the best work I will ever do in my life. I cannot imagine a more rewarding opportunity than I had there to work with those young men and women of our services who were so smart and so well educated and so focused.
Darlene Ward Harvey is a retired naval officer. She says for some women, the idea of joining the armed forces pits duty up against family.
A lot of women don't want to give up family. They don't want to give up all of those other aspects of life and focus just on a Navy career.
The armed forces are now an equal opportunity employer, and Floyd says her time in uniform was perhaps the most meaningful experience she's ever had.
It's the most equal opportunity job I think I'll ever have.
Though women have made great strides in the military, there's still one military occupation that's not open to them. They can't serve on submarines. But who knows, someday soon that restriction may be set aside as well.
That's Charles Brown reporting for us. Now, if you would like to send a box to a woman serving overseas, you can call the Women's Resource Center on South Tuttle. That number is 366-1700, extension 102.